Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Snowrunner, and I've been away for a few weeks as you've probably all seen, so I thought it's about time I jumped back on Snowrunner, especially with Phase 5 just around the corner. Well, a couple of weeks, but it's just around the corner for most of us, and I thought I'd show you what I want to do, which is build my personal ultimate scout vehicle. Now I'm going to do this as a bit of a role play like I did with the last video all those weeks back. And what I've done is I've set my vehicle out in the wilderness somewhere. I know exactly where it is. I'm going to take the big Kenny here with a slide bed on the back. We're going to go recover it. I'll bring it back to the garage, show you my build for the vehicle, and you can leave your comments down below whether or not you like the vehicle that I've picked, which vehicle you're going to be choosing to go scouting when Phase 5 drops, and what you would change to make yours better. So without further ado, let's get the Kenny fired up and let's get out of here. So it would help if I took the handbrake off, zoom the camera back a little bit. Now the map that I'm on is a modded map and it's called A Strange Place. I've completed it, but not a bad map. I completed it in the day, so it's not very long. There's not many tasks to do, certainly not many contracts to do, but quite an enjoyable map. And if you read the description of it, it's one of his first maps that he's actually done, so well done for that. Very well, I won't say it's very challenging, but there's a couple of hidden things here, there and everywhere that if you haven't already played this map, I suggest you go out and find for yourself. So anyway, as the story goes, a mate of mine was out here doing some logging work and he knows that I was after a scout vehicle, and he says as he was passing the big red crane, which is this one here, he said he spotted some containers, and hidden amongst the containers is the vehicle he thinks would be ideally suited for my needs. So let's just take a look, and yep, I can just see it hidden there amongst the containers like he said. Now all of you that have played this game long enough will know exactly what vehicle it is I'm talking about. So this vehicle, when it first came out as a DLC, I was so happy, and then they gave it the worst engine possible. They tried to give it a better engine, but even that didn't really work out. But a modder has been out and decided to fiddle around with the settings a little bit. So here we go, we'll go down to use slider bed. Get this tip back, get it loaded up, get it back to the garage and start building what I seem to perceive is my ultimate scout vehicle. Now any of you that have watched any of my other videos have probably seen me use this, but there has been a couple of upgrades and a couple of things done to it, so take it back and we'll go through all those. So select my winch point, which is right there. Hopefully this should pull straight on, which I don't think it's going to. So select that winch point and we'll go, we'll go to that corner there. Hopefully it'll pull it a little bit straighter. Come on. Up you come. Right. I'm going to have to do a little bit of fiddling around here. So No, that didn't go to plan. Is that slide bed up as much as it will go? It is. If this doesn't work, then... Oh, we got it jumped. If it doesn't work, then I'll just drag it. If in doubt, drag it about. I think we've got it well and truly wedged. Yeah, it's wedged in there, so... Drive away, there we go. So, me trying to show off and load it up on the rollback hasn't gone to plan, but that's what winch points are for. So, slap that in the middle there. Let's just get this back to the garage. Well, that was a fail for me. So, excuses, excuse time. Why haven't I been posting any videos? Truth? I just haven't found any content to do. I've done everything that needs doing on the maps, the modded vehicles and that have been coming out, pretty much covered by everybody. So, it's just a question of what's the point of posting content that I'm not going to enjoy doing. I know the content is there for you guys to enjoy and watch, but if I've not got the heart to be doing it, you're not going to want to sit there and watch a boring video. I hope you don't find this video boring, but I mean, get through the gate. Come on. Right. Put it into the box. Wow, it is a bit of a mess. Let's just change truck real quick. Now I've tried to make it look as beat up as possible. I think I've managed that. So we've got flat tyres, we've got broken suspension, and obviously once we jump into the garage that'll all fix up. But with this being a role play, let's just take it as it's broken. So move to garage. Okay, the Kenny's rolling back. So in the garage we are, and as you can see, I've already made a start on the suspension and I've already fixed the bodywork. So up to customizations. Right, engine wise, it comes with, I don't want spare wheels. What are you getting spare wheels for? Engine wise, we've got the ones that originally came with it, and as you can see, that's been added a 7.3 litre Power Stroke diesel, which is fitted, and I'm going for the Power Stroke tuned. So stick that in there. I'll sell that one off. Gearbox wise, the special off-road is already in there. I'm going to stick with that. Obviously we've got fine tune and we've got stock. Suspension wise, I know there is a few to choose from. So we have raised towing, stock, custom active for towing, tuned custom, custom flex, custom active, custom monster suspension, and custom long travel suspension. So the monster is what I'm going to go with. It's not the one that I'm going to pick as the final one, but we get to see what tyres go on there. So it starts off with the 43 highway, and you get that in a 46 and a 50. All terrains, we've got UADs in the same category. AS1s, 2s and 3s, and they come in a 50 as well. Down to the off-roads, same again, we've got the 43s, 46s, got 50s, and as you can see, I'm not going to be blurting out all the letters and numbers. I'll just have a slow flick through. There's some rather large tyres there. And through the muds. Now you'll see in a second why it's got monster suspension as these tyres start to appear. You could go full-blown monster truck with this, you really could. As you can see there. So, and obviously go through the chain selection again. Up to a 50-inch with those. But the ones I'm actually going to go for are back up the list. And they're the 46 bar. So I'll have a set of those. And now back to suspension. As you can see, there's a bit of clipping going on there in the wheel arch. The 50s do clip through pretty bad. So we've got custom flex, custom active, which is just touching obviously the monster truck, and the custom long travel. So as you can see, tuned custom configuration not recommended for mini cranes or heavy loads. I'm not going to be putting any of those on there. So tyres we've done, winch, we'll have the offline winch. Spare wheels, now there is a selection just for different locations. So we've got spare wheel at the back. So I'm going to get them all matching, so we'll go with that side, and that side. So there's 3 extra spare wheels. Snorkel, tall front facing. All-wheel drive, obviously. Now frame add-ons. Yeah, some of them look a little bit weird. Some of them you could imagine actually being with the vehicle, but obviously that is not going to be one of them. The bedrock we will come to in a minute. Cabin protector, yes. Flatbed, we have a single slot and a dual slot. Van body add-on. The stronger RU crane and US crane. We have the pickup bed, which I am taking, and obviously the custom pickup bed, which will give you 1,000 repair points, 8 spare wheels and 900 fuel tank. But not for me, I'm not over keen on it. Roof rack, small roof rack for the front, which I will be taking. The service cab, fuel tank, utility mount, which I will also be taking, and back again with the cranes, and a saddle low. So once we've got those, run back up to the back and get the bed rack, which gives me 300, 4 spare wheels and 600 fuel. Over to visuals. Right, rooftop. We have the flasher bar at the back, which I really cannot stand. We have another roof rack that we could fit, which gives you 250 repair points, 1 spare wheel and 566 litres of fuel. Oh, wrong button there. LED fog lights, roof fog lights and large roof fog lights. Rear fenders, I'm going to go with the Ford mud flaps. You've got basic mud flaps, wheel fenders, which clip through, and wide, extra wide mud flaps, which just poke up the sides. Onto the front bumpers, we've got a whole list here. So fog lighter, single bar, Lattice, Hunter, trapezium, heavy duty pipe, winch pipe, fog lighter, heavy duty pipe again, hinged, stock, another stock, and Hunter heavy for towing. Now I'm going to go with, let's go with the hinged. Down to miscellaneous, we have round beacons, side chrome parking lights, factory parking lights which are already fitted, external horns just there underneath the roof rack, and the ones that fit over the front fenders, and straight cap sun visor, which I will be taking. Exhausts, I mean, don't get me wrong, the exhausts are great, but all that smoke puffing around, making visibility worse, not my kind of thing. So there's a selection of the exhausts. I'm sticking with the one that's tucked away nice and neatly underneath the vehicle. Rims, we have a small selection, obviously depending on which tyres you choose. So Pro Steel, OH1s and A and K rims. I'm going to go with the Pro Steel. Colour-wise, right, colours. There is nearly 200 colours to choose from according to the description. So I'm going to just flick through them. As you can see, there is every colour under the rainbow to make your vehicle as customizable as you would like it. And trust me, there is a lot of colours to choose. And that should be it near the bottom. My colour of choice is... where are we? There we are. For some reason this always calls out to me. Nice two-tone. I think it matches it really well. Over to decorations. Obviously you've got your bobbleheads, your accessories, your stickers, exterior stickers, windshield stickers, and your hood ornaments. I don't bother with any of that. So yeah, this, in my personal opinion, is my ultimate scout vehicle. So let's just change the timer a bit. And let's take this for a little bit of a run out. As it unclips itself from the Kenny. There we go. Oh, all-wheel drive might help. So yeah, personally for me, I think this is probably the best scout vehicle that's out there. Now please feel free to write in the comments section down below if you agree or you disagree. Also, put down which vehicles that you're choosing, and I might do a couple of videos on everybody else's visions of what they think their scout vehicles are. Now you don't need to give me a list, just tell me what vehicle it is, whether it's in a mod or vanilla, and I will do my best to build it to the specifications that you've told me, and I'll take it out for a run and I'll make a judgment on whether or not I think it is better and that I made the wrong decision, which I will freely admit to, or whether or not I could see where there would be room for improvements. So if you're new to this channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button and hit the notifications bell. It's going to keep you up to date on everything that I am going to be releasing. I am going to try and get back into this the best I can. Like I said, content wise, I've been running a little bit dry on that, so hence why I haven't been posting anything. So your comments always greatly received at the bottom. I do try to get back to every single one of them. In the meantime, I'm going to stay quiet for a bit, take a little bit of a drive around here. So thanks for watching. Take care of each other and stay safe. Until the next episode, goodbye.